now be recorded.
All right, it is 3:05, and today is March 25th. I am Mayor Julia Johnson, and I am bringing this special meeting of the Sedro-Woolley City Council to order. I want to thank everybody for your willingness to participate in this. It's something we've never done before, but appreciate the courage of stepping out and making it happen. I will begin with roll call, and so my council members are aware when it comes time to vote, I will be using the same order, so each council member's vote may be counted. So I will start now with roll call. Councilman Jared Couch.
Here.
Councilman Chuck Owen.
Here.
Councilwoman Jermaine Cornegay.
Here.
Councilwoman Brenda Kinzer.
Here.
Councilman Carl DeYoung.
Present.
Councilman Glenn Allen.
Here.
Councilman Brendan McGoffin.
Here.
And so for the staff, if I call your name, will you please let us know if you're here? So City Supervisor Doug Merriman.
Here.
Lieutenant Dan McElroy.
Here.
Chief Klinger.
Present.
Mark Freiberger.
Present.
And John Coleman.
Here.
Okay. All right. So I have sent many documents out to the council, and I want to thank each of you for responding and supporting all that the city is doing to maintain a continuum of operations with the knowledge and expertise and leadership of our chief directors and our new city supervisor. With all of them, we have been able to continue to provide services and all the basic services for our citizens. So for each council member, you have received the steps that we have taken along the way, the processes that we have used. So you should be fully aware of most of the decisions that we have made. If you will hold any questions you may have, I think that as we are working through our COVID-19 policies, you may find many of them being answered. And when we get to those policies, if our city supervisor, Doug Merriman, wishes to give a synopsis of where we started and where we are now, that would be the time to do it. So thank you again for holding your questions until we get to them. Thank you. I just want to say I'm grateful for the team that we have here at City Hall. It has been uncharted waters that we've been swimming in, and we have been doing great in spite of the changes that have happened on a daily basis from our governor. And I am also grateful to the City Council as we have negotiated the path through this COVID-19 pandemic. As I shared with Mayor Pro Tem Couch yesterday, together I think we are doing what we need to do to make our way through the transition of the times of uncertainty to a thriving community again. So I think a couple of rules. One is that when we go to do the vote, again, let me just state that I will call your name so you may give your vote, and please answer by yes or no. And the other is when it comes time to ask questions, I'm going to limit it to one question per person till we make the round, and then when we get back to you, if you have a second question, at that point you may ask it, and that would be for each given topic. So is there any questions on that? Did I make that clear? Does everybody understand what I'm trying to say? Okay.
This is Councilmember DeYoung. Please repeat. You need a microphone. You are echoey and cutting in and out. I did not catch what you just said.
Okay. So did you not hear any of it, or?
That I'm not what?
Did you not hear
Please
any?
repeat.
Did you not hear any of the introduction?
Please repeat.
So what I'm going to ask you to do is, as we go to vote on the motions, I'm asking you to, I'm going to do it as in form of a roll call, and ask that you say either yes or no to the motion, and also to hold your questions until we get to the COVID policies, which our City Council Supervisor, Doug, will take us through. So, having said all that, let's go ahead and begin. I am actually looking for a motion for the claim checks and the payroll checks. Claim checks number 192704 through 192778, and payroll checks 60013 through 460021.
Madam Mayor, I move to approve the claim check and payroll checks.
Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, so just so I know who you are, I thought that I heard both Councilman Couch and then the second by Councilman Allen. If you could state your name before you speak, that would be helpful for me. Thank you. Was I correct?
Yes, Councilman Allen, yes.
Okay. So I have a motion by Councilman Jared Couch, a second by Councilman Glenn Allen. Any discussion? All in favor? And I'm going to do the roll call. I'm going to do the roll call.
Oh, yeah.
So Jared Couch,
Yes.
Councilman Chuck Owen,
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine Cornegay,
Yes.
Councilwoman Brenda Kinzer,
Yes.
Councilman Carl DeYoung.
I'm having a hard time. Are we approving the agenda?
We are approving the finance and claim checks. Do you...
Okay.
Okay. Are you in favor?
No.
Opposed?
I can't hear the mayor.
Okay. I'll come back to you. Councilman Glenn Allen?
Yes.
Councilman Brendan McGoffin?
Yes.
Okay. Councilman Carl DeYoung, the question was, do you approve the finance claim checks and the payroll checks?
So agenda item, finance, claim checks, and payroll, item 1. Yes.
Okay. All right. So motion carries. Moving on to council ratification of the mayor's emergency declaration. Again, please state who you are. I'm looking for a motion.
Madam Mayor, this is Brenda. I make a motion to approve the ratification of the mayor's emergency declaration.
Second by Couch.
Sorry.
Okay. I heard Councilwoman Brenda Kinzer make a motion to approve the mayor's emergency declaration, seconded by Councilman Couch. So again, I will go through the roll call. I'm going to assume, Mr. Couch, because you made the second, that you are for it. Councilman Chuck Owen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine Cornegay?
Yes.
Okay. And Brenda's already made the motion. Councilman Carl DeYoung?
Earlier.
Do you...
I'm having a hard time hearing the mayor. I'm considering logging off and logging back on.
Okay. So why don't you call in, Mr. DeYoung?
I heard Mr. DeYoung.
Why don't you call in?
Bill.
Councilman Glenn Allen?
Yes.
Councilman Brendan McGoffin?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So moving on to the approval of the agreement for Public Works. It's a possible bid award for the Public Works Agreement, numbers 2020 PW 21 to 2020 PW 23 2020. These contracts are critical to provide the backup for the wastewater treatment plant crew in case of an emergency equipment failure, requiring expertise and equipment capacity beyond, I can't read what that says, capacity to respond with the needs of the plant? Is that what it says here? emergency equipment failure requiring expertise and equipment capacity beyond the staff's capacity to respond, with the age of the plant and the recent issues with the equipment of this becoming a critical concern. So, Mr. Freiberger, did you want to speak to this at all?
Just basically what you said. This is these are on-call agreements for emergency repairs that, due to the age of the plant, are becoming somewhat more frequent, and we wanted to have some capacity beyond what our crew is able to do in a short term to make those repairs expeditiously.
Are there any questions by the council? Please state your name before you ask, or any comments?
Madam Mayor, Councilman Couch, I move to approve Public Works Agreements 2020 PW21 to PW23.
Okay.
Madam Mayor.
Sorry. That's just Jermaine, sorry. I just seconded that.
Okay. So I have a motion by Councilman Jared Couch, seconded by Councilwoman Jermaine Cornegay. Any more discussion? Okay, I am looking for approval. Again, I will do the roll call. So, Councilman Jared Couch?
Yes.
Councilman Chuck Owen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine Cornegay?
Yes.
Councilwoman Brenda Kinzer?
Yes.
Councilman Glenn Allen?
Yes.
Councilman Brendan McGoffin?
Yes.
And then Councilman Carl DeYoung.
Looks like he just left and is trying to dial in.
Okay, we've lost Councilman DeYoung. All right. So, motion carries. Now we're going to move on to the approval of the emergency COVID, and in your packet it may say leave policy and sick leave, but as you probably saw as you received those documents today, there is a shared leave bank and a home emergency leave, and I am going to turn this over to City Supervisor Doug Merriman.
Thank you, Mayor. Council members, this agenda item is actually split into two pieces, as the Mayor suggested. We have two different policies that pertain to our leave that we're looking at for COVID-19. The first one is a donated shared leave bank policy, and the second one we'll talk about in a moment is a work-at-home emergency leave policy. So I'll talk about the first one. The COVID-19 donated shared leave bank is a little bit different than the leave bank that the city uses currently. What this means is employees are able to donate leave, such as sick leave or vacation, that they've earned to someone else who's in need of additional time. With the COVID-19 virus going on, we're running into situations where some persons may run out of leave. They don't have enough accrued because they're new, or they've had other instances where they've had to use their leave. What this does is it affords them the ability to gain some extra leave from those that wish to donate that. So what we're doing in this case is we're setting up a pool that all the donations will go into, and then on a case-by-case basis we're able to assign some of that leave to those individuals that need it. In order for someone to donate, they have to keep at least 120 work hours for themselves. They can't donate below that level. At the end of this crisis, when we're done, if we have leave in the pool that needs to go back, we'll divide that up between the donors and give that back to them. But the key thing we wanted to do was to help protect people that are taking care of themselves or family and they're starting to run out of sick leave. That's policy number one. Policy number two is a work-at-home emergency leave policy, and this covers the day-to-day operations of city staff. Under this policy, there are two scenarios. One is the city closed to the public, but everyone here is working? The second scenario would be, is the city business closed and employees are home by executive order of the governor, which is the case which will start happening tomorrow. So I'll go through both scenarios briefly for a moment to let you know how this works. If we're closed to the public but still working, it's business as normal. We use our normal leave banks. If someone is sick, they take their sick leave. If an employee runs out of sick leave, they would have the ability to tap into the donated shared leave that I talked about a moment ago. So it's pretty much business as usual. The second item, though, is different. This is if the city operations are closed by executive order, we implement the emergency leave on-call policy. And what this does is everybody goes home except those critical and essential services that we still need to provide. Those services are fire, police, sewer, and solid waste. In addition, there are positions that need to support those operations, so there will be some staff, say, in the finance department for purchasing, for utility payments, and for payroll. They will be on a limited basis, but as soon as that essential work is done, they go home as well. The key thing about the emergency leave is that people are home and they are paid. This is an emergency leave only for the COVID-19 period. So those are the two different leave policies we have on the agenda for today. So each of those would take a separate action by City Council, first and a second, to approve those two policies. And I can answer any questions you might have.
This is Jermaine. I do have a question. I was wondering, those that have to work, that cannot work at home, those, like, say, police officers, since they still have to work with others, and we're basically making them work, are they being tested at all, or is there any way for them to be tested since they still have to work?
So, Chief Klinger, do you want to answer this?
At this time, I'm sorry, this is Chief Klinger. At this time, there are testing available unless it's recommended by your physician or the ER staff. You're seeing some first responders testing in King, Pierce, and Snohomish counties, but at this time it hasn't worked its way up to Skagit County yet. I'm afraid that we haven't been deemed a big enough risk pool yet, I guess, to start testing first responders. But that question has been brought up to DEM and to the EMS. When is that going to be available to us?
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you.
Are there other questions or comments?
Madam Mayor, Councilman Couch,
Yes?
I move to approve on-call / work-at-home emergency leave policy and procedure number 2020-001.
Councilman Brendan. This is Jermaine. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brendan.
Councilman Brendan, I second. Thanks, Jeremy.
All right, so I have a motion by Councilman Couch and seconded by Councilman McGoffin to approve the work-at-home emergency leave number 2020-001. Any more discussion? Okay, so again, roll call. Councilman Couch?
Yes.
Councilman Chuck Owen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine Cornegay?
Yes.
Councilwoman Brenda Kinzer?
Yes.
Councilman Glenn Allen?
Yes.
Councilman Brendan McGoffin?
Yes.
And do we have Councilman Carl DeYoung with us? No, doesn't look like we do. Okay. So motion carries.
Madam Mayor?
Yes. I'm sorry, who's this?
Councilman Couch, I move to approve COVID-19 donated shared leave bank policy and procedure number 2020-002.
Second, this is Jermaine Cornegay, second.
Okay. I have a motion by Councilman Couch, seconded by Councilwoman Cornegay, approving the policy procedure for the COVID-19 donated share leave bank 2020-002. Any more discussion? All in favor? Oops, I got to take a roll call, don't I? Okay, Councilman Couch? Councilman Chuck Owen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine Cornegay?
Yes.
Councilwoman Brenda Kinzer?
Yes.
Councilman Glenn Allen?
Yes.
Councilman Brendan McGoffin.
Yes.
Okay. Again, I am looking to see if we have Councilman Couch with us. DeYoung, I mean? DeYoung. Nope, okay. So motion carries. So thank you, and we are moving on to our last item, which is approval of the telecommunication policy. Mr. Merriman.
Thank you, Mayor.
Is there a question? Okay. No. Mr. Merriman?
Okay, thank you, Mayor. The last item we have is the policy on telecommunication, and this really is a telecommuting agreement policy that is set up for city staff to use. Currently, there are times when we have staff that can be home under the COVID scenario and do telecommuting work for the city. What we've been doing so far in the past is it's usually been a verbal agreement between the person and their supervisor as to where they'll be working and what they'll be working on. One thing I did notice, though, is we did not have a policy that addressed telecommuting. And every action needs a good policy like that. So one of the things I decided to put together was a telecommuting agreement, and this is something that documents an agreement between the employee and their supervisor as to what type of work they'll be doing, when they'll be doing it, and how they can be contacted at different points in the day for an update. So the agreement that you have in front of you is just that formalization of that informal process that we've been doing. So what we're looking for then is for council to approve the telecommuting policy agreement.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments?
Madam Mayor, this is Councilman McGoffin. I have a question.
Yes.
What method are we using for telecommunication? Do we have a VPN, or is it Office 365?
So, Director Bill Chambers, could you answer this?
Yes, that's WatchGuard VPN.
Okay. Do we have a capacity for the number of people that could potentially be telecommuting?
The capacity, from what I've read, is about 55. Realistically, at any one time, I think 25 is probably realistic.
Okay. Sounds good. I just asked because at my work we had to get a special license to have additional users past our. So if we're all set there, then that's a good sign.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, if not...
Mayor, this is Councilmember DeYoung. I move the telecommunications policy.
All right, welcome back, Mr. DeYoung. So, I'm sorry, who's second?
Councilman Couch.
Councilman Couch, all right. So we have a motion by Councilman DeYoung, seconded by Councilman Couch to approve the telecommuting agreement. Any more discussion? All right, we will do the roll call. Councilman Jared Couch?
Yes.
Councilman Chuck Owen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine Cornegay?
Yes.
Councilwoman Brenda Kinzer?
Yes.
Councilman Glenn Allen?
Yes.
Councilman Brendan McGoffin?
Yes.
And Councilman Carl DeYoung? Okay, all right, so looks like we've lost him again.
Councilmember DeYoung, yes.
All right, thank you. So motion carries. All right, so Mr. Merriman, do you want to do a synopsis for the council members?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay.
So far for the COVID-19 situation, we've been putting in a lot of work, of course, developing the policies, but the staff and department heads have done a great job at coordinating our communication lines and making determinations as to what services are essential. And for those that at times will be essential, we've put together calendars of when staff may come in and then return home. So the key thing is just finding out what our essential services are and making sure those are covered. At the same time, we've been taking additional steps to really look at our staff and see who might be in risk categories, either themselves or their family members, and making sure that they're taken care of well, and it just may be that it's just time for them to go home and be safe. So we've been sending email messages out to all staff to brief them on what's going on. And so as we close business today, we should be have everything wrapped up and know how we proceed, because tomorrow will be the first day of rolling this out. So as the mayor mentioned, we're blazing some new trails here, and it'll be interesting to see. But I believe we'll have everything taken care of. One item you may want to note is we had discussions with Valdez Construction yesterday about the library project, and they asked what the city felt on it. However, we referred that discussion back to them and their own corporate counsel, who made the determination that Valdez is not an essential service to those critical services of the city. Therefore, you will see the library project closing down this evening. Valdez will be providing security, as well as our police department will make random stops by just to make sure the site is secure. So unfortunately, that project will have to come to a stop for a few days, at least while we're during this period. But for the most part, I think we have everything under control, and the departments are doing great. Department heads are really coordinating everything, and I think we'll do our best to get through this period and then come back later and do what we do best and get back to work.
So, and I have to say that they have been doing a fantastic job. We have a great team here. So I just want to thank you again for doing the call-in. This is the first time that we have done this. Just so you are aware, our work session for April has been canceled, and as has our council session for, I believe it's April 8th, if I got that right. April 8th? Is that correct?
I'm looking to see.
I think so.
Okay.
So we're going to do this again for April 8th, or no?
So we're trying to work through the governor's policy, but as I understand it, we cannot hold meetings unless they pertain to COVID-19. Is that correct, or is that incorrect?
Oh, I see.
I can go ahead and clarify that one.
Yeah.
The governor came out with a new proclamation yesterday that discussed issues on the Open Public Meetings Act as well as Public Record Act. And there's still a little bit of wording getting worked out there. But basically, in a nutshell, what it comes down to is we don't have in-person meetings anymore. And items on the agenda, there was a limitation on what we could take action on. But what's been clarified through today a little bit, before it felt as if nothing could be taken action on unless it had to do with COVID-19. However, further information has come out that says if there are ordinary and necessary items that we do on a recurring basis, or if it's an emergency type issue, we can take action on those as well. And that just came out recently. So it looks like the goal is to limit people coming into city council meetings, but we do have to provide then, if we're not having the in-person meeting, it's mandatory we provide a telephonic way, such as we're doing today, for people to listen in and to hear the meeting. So that's why we're really pushing hard for the go-to-meeting process like this. That proclamation, I believe, goes through April 23rd, so that will be for a 1-month period of time.
Thank you.
So there is that possibility then, Mr. Merriman, with this new information that you've received, that we could have a council meeting on the 8th.
Correct.
Correct. Okay, excellent. So we'll keep you posted on that, but the work session is canceled. So that is it. Thank you so much for joining us, and at 3:33, we are adjourned.
Thank you. Bye.